We've heard Carney talk about diversifying trade partners, less reliance on America. How realistic is that within the geopolitical sphere as to Canada actually being able to untether from America?
Yeah, it's not realistic at all. And it's not worth doing because politics in the U.S. changes on a moment's notice. We've got a congressional election coming up in 2026 that could go one way or the other, I suppose. But if it goes against Trump and you have gridlock in Washington and, the Democrats field somebody reasonable in 2028 up against presumably somebody like J.D. Vance or Ron DeSantis, who knows? He only won the general election by a point and a half. Can the Democrats do a point and a half better than Kamala Harris? I think so. So who knows? The tactics Trump is using with Canada, I'd say, are suboptimal for both countries. I would say that the fentanyl situation in Canada is far greater than the Canadian media portrays, and Trump is far more correct on that issue than he's given credit for. We wrote that piece early on in the Trump administration, and we got many angry, sternly worded letters from Canadian readers. Propaganda is very thick in Canada. And so, the way Trump is portrayed there is not the way many Americans see him. And so it's a complex issue. But in the long run, thermodynamics says that Canada and the U.S. must have a smooth trading relationship for both countries' benefit. And this bump in the road will eventually be overcome by thermodynamics.